Hello everybody, Smith here. Welcome back to some more City Skylines and welcome back to our little city of San Anvíl. Last time we got up to a fair amount, including starting on the next phase of this our little self-sustainable neighbourhood in our little suburb over here. If we bring up the UI, we've got a few problems going on here though. Dead bodies, lack of water. I think this is the pipe I brought up the first time I built this road around, so we're not far off actually following it. Almost exactly, but yeah, we need to start bringing water around here. So I think we'll just do the normal thing, bring this down all the main roads, and then we can bring stuff off of there as and when we need it. We've built quite a lot of residential there. I think to start with, we're just gonna leave that to develop. Just bring a pipe or two down here just to make sure everywhere's covered there. That's not going to do it, is it? Let's just bring something up there like that, because otherwise that's going to look a little bit weird, and then bring a pipe along there. Okay, that's everywhere covered, and I suppose just bring something along there, something along there. Oh, that's irritating, and maybe just link these two up like that. And that's, yeah, that's all of that area covered. As I said, just going to let that develop for the moment. We're just going to head back over here. Actually, no, sorry, I didn't mean to... Yes, that dead body, is that gone now? That has gone, although we should probably think about another crematorium in here, because this suburb has two, and two might not be enough. Where can we fit one of you in so you're not going to... Yeah, not going to demolish too many zoning squares. There, that looks like a nice little spot. A little close to the other one, but shouldn't matter. Okay, yes, what were we about to do? We were about to head over here. How are we doing with the old jobs problem, by the way? Still a few there. I think as we get a new influx of workers with all these residential areas we're building... Oh, God, look at all of that. Yeah, that should hopefully start to ease off a bit. But yeah, eventually we are going to have to take all our industrial areas and make them Industry 4.0. It's just something that happens as the city gets a little bit more educated. Now this, I think we need to sort of finish off what we were doing up here. We've done above and below this main road, but there's a little tendril sticking out here, which is partially because of, you know, we've got hills there, but also partially because I got to a certain point and thought, sod it, I can't be asked to do any more. So I think we need to just finish off at least the roads for this. Yeah, that's the noise for that, so that's not looking too bad. Can we bring up, keep the noise on. So let's see, what about bringing a road sort of down here, just staying away from the worst of the noise. And why don't we bring you down to there, and then just get a road straight in there. And then, let's just, can we curve a road? Do we have road guidelines on? We do have road guidelines on. Can we curve a road around like that? Yep, that looks good. So that's that taken care of. I want to do something up here. Let's take you up here. Let's just do some... What on earth are you talking about? Okay, that's better. It's taken out the zoning square there. We'll do a little cul-de-sac like that. Here we just do something that links the two, and from there on out it's just... How's that looking? Not too bad. There is a road. I could take that road up there. I don't think I'm going to, though. I think we're just going to have a little road out there like that. A road out there like that. And a road out there like maybe a little further. And maybe bring you up a bit, and maybe have a little side road off like that. Maybe a few cul-de-sacs up here. Yeah, just trying to make the most of the space without making it too ridiculous. Let's have something coming off there like that for you. That road guideline there is not helping. So to there, and I think, yeah, I think that's looking good. I think that's looking good. Maybe we can get something off of there like that. So I think that's that suburb pretty much as I'm going to want it. So let's start filling in this stuff here. I'm just going to pause the game actually, because there's something I do want to take care of before we allow this to develop too much. And now that we've done all of that, I think we can probably just grab the marquee tool and do that. Lovely stuff. I try to stick away from the marquee tool when I'm doing that, because I find sometimes it does have the odd unintended consequence, and occasionally you can miss the squares, whereas if you just go through filling them in one by one, that tends not to happen. But yes, regardless. Water. We're going to want to bring some water up here. Right along there. Up to the top there. Hook you in. Something along that road there, and along that road there. That sorts all of that out. Down this road here. And this road here. Not quite down that road there, but apparently that's where the game wanted me to place it. So that's all that. Water availability, sewage availability. We're going to need to take a look at that pretty pronto. We've got another abandoned building. Leisure and all that jazz. What are you? You are a dog park. I do like to do the dog parks and the small playgrounds, but just to make sure everything's a little bit varied, I try not to put two of the same type too close together. Where should we put you? Maybe up here. That's a good place for it. And then some of these playgrounds. Yep, on there. If I can actually find a place where this wants to fit, because apparently it's being a little bit fussy. Oh, screw it, we'll just stick you on the end there. And then let's find a place for you down here. Maybe just there like that. So hopefully that will get all of the... Let's... one there as well. So hopefully that will fulfill all of the leisure needs our citizens of this little suburb have. What else is there? What else is there? What else? There was something else I was thinking of. Paths. I am going to want some... Oh, that's quite handy. There's a little cut through we can take advantage of there. Turn everything off. Oh, no, you're going to be a pain, aren't you? Okay, angle on. Take that as far along as we can. Angle off. Okay. Do we want to do a little path down the back roads here? So down the back of the roads here, I should say. Along the hills. I mean, there's not much else going on here, so yeah, why not? Let's hook you in there, and hook you in there. And you, of course, in there. Now let's see where we can hook this in the other side. That's looking quite promising. One in there. We can just shave off one of those, column of those zoning squares like that. And we'll do the same about here. It's coming out like that. Looks good. Looks a little janky with the terrain as it is, but from this angle it's fine. Yeah. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to do. Not all I wanted to do here. You remember when I said, using the marquee tool can have unintended consequences? Yeah, this is the sort of thing I was talking about. Obviously was not paying sufficient attention. I think I'm pretty happy with what I've done there. We're not going to need any more paths anywhere, actually. Just giving this the once over before we move on elsewhere. Let's do something like that, and that, and that. Yeah. And maybe that. As I've said many times before, it's all about just cutting down the journey times for your pedestrians, so hopefully they do walk rather than take the car. It's not quite such a problem over here. It might be. Basically encouraging everybody that needs to get out of this suburb into this little metro station. How's this metro line doing now? Okay, that's doing a lot better since I increased the number of trains during the last video. This metro line, 104. That's quite a lot, but it's not horrific. This metro line. Okay, that's calmed right down. Yeah, that was looking horrific when it was just the 2 trains, but now I think we're okay. So that's stop there. That's going one way. Yeah, okay. So now that I've increased the number of trains on our metro lines, that seems to have been sorting itself out quite nicely. Our cargo train network is still an absolute nightmare. This little modification I made to this train line. This train line, I was supposed to make it so that 1 train could fit into here. Previously it was too long. Now I think it's marginally too short. Which is a real pain in the backside. So just quickly... Right, let's see if we can sort that out. It's just 'cause that's where it went to last time, so we need to just stretch it out a little bit. And then let's use the move it mod to just get that so it's looking a little bit saner. That looks pretty good. Hopefully that works. What are you doing? Are you gonna sort yourself out at any point? There you go. Nope, you're going to give way to that one. Oh, God. The game's properly lost it. Probably shouldn't have used the Move It mod. Well, there was a train there. Regardless, yes, this is our new little tourist zone. We will be taking a look at some of this a little bit later. But first of all, as I say, we're sort of starting to get towards the end of our little city build here. We've been sort of going through and sprucing up some of these neighbourhoods, by which I mean we've just basically been caking them in trees wherever we can. Yeah, it's not high art, but yeah. So I think we'll move on and do the same with our next suburb, and I think we'll do it with this bit here, Thornton Square. So let's I don't think there's going to be much to do. I think we might do these 2 suburbs in one. Let's get going. Okay, I think that's looking good, and I think the relatively low sort of amount of green space between the buildings, especially in this little district here, really did help speed things up. One thing that did not help things is the ground pollution here, which is meaning some of these trees are looking a little, well, yeah. We'll have to think of something to do about that. How are our demands doing? Commercial. Commercial, we'll get onto that in a second. Industrial. Industrial, not looking great. I think, actually, I'm going to take you through there. So I want to build up a few of these industrial areas. I think we're going to add some more stuff to our oil industry. Just along this bit here. I also think, just looking at it, I think we're going to just add another layer of stuff to our... Actually, should we just bring something along there with the forestry? May as well. May as well, okay. Just add a little bit there to bring down the industrial demand there. How's our population doing? 77,000, yes, our residential demand bar is sort of going from 1 pixel to no pixels and back again. Yeah, plenty of stuff for them to develop. So this is just absorbing the residential demand as and when it pops up. The industrial demand is now declining as we get new businesses moving in. So I did say we were going to take a look at our commercial demand. So over here in our brand new tourist area, let's start. I did this as a temporary thing. Can I get you? No, probably not. May have to just keep moving that as and when. We're going to keep building along with this little bit of commercial zone. Is there somewhere else I can hook this power to now? I think maybe just bring something in there. Now that we're starting to build along this little area here, that's going to be more hotels and the like. So what do I want to do over here? I think we're going to need some more attractions for our tourists. Originally I was planning to, because I just left this blank because I couldn't be asked to work out what I was doing with a possible junction or bridge here and sorting out the curve on this road. But now I think that might give us a bit of an opportunity to add the first of 2 attractions I want to add. So if we go to, is it parks or is it districts? Paint park area. Yes. We are going to make a little park here. So we have a city, not a city park, a nature reserve already. And so there's a couple more things we can get. We can get a generic city park. We can get a zoo. And we can get an amusement park. And I think the first of these 2 I'm going to build, this one, is going to be an amusement park. Pretty big amusement park, admittedly, but yeah, there we go. Let's go to our little parks and leisure thing. Where are we? Amusement park. So, first of all, we want the main gate. Where are we going to put the main gate? I suppose about here would make sense. Loads of stuff unlocked, lovely stuff, and plenty of side gates for people to... That's not a side gate, is it? Side gate there. Maybe one there, and one there, and there, and there. Also looking at it, I think I'm going to want to bring, now that we're not going to bring a road out to join it in with that, nor are we going to bring in, what do you call it? Thingamajig. Let's redo that. A bridge or something like that. We just basically want everything off apart from angle, and then we can bring you... looks a little janky, but it'll do. Yeah, so what do we want to do? Amusement park path with decorations. I think, yeah, we are going to want, let's say we start off with a path like that. And we will curve you round like that. Coming out to about there. I'll have this path just come in and meet it like that. Hook everything in to this main path there. Okay. What can we get for our little amusement park to start with? Shall we? Why did that go weird all of a sudden? I have no idea. Let's just have something quite classic, like Amusement Park Plaza. Oh, I thought that was a ride. Huh. Okay, let's just have a couple of these either side of the path coming up to the main entrance. Get rid of you. What else do we have here? Amusement Park Cafe. Maybe let's make this a bit of a central thing where a lot of our amenities are. And maybe we'll have a couple more of these. Maybe one over here, sort of closer towards some of the other entrances. What else do we have? Souvenir shop. I think. I mean, there's nothing really in this place at the moment, but I'm already filling out all the shops and places to sell stuff. There we go. Game booth. Oh, it's like a little... Oh, I like that. Like the old-timey game booths that we'll just get those so they're sort of on the corners there. I like those. Across a bit. Across a bit. Anything else we have at the moment? Game booth 2. Game booth is revenge. Game booth is... Oh, what am I on about? Yeah, let's go for game booth 2 then, and let's have different ones opposite each other. Anything else we can get? A carousel. You've got to have the carousel, haven't you? Let's make that fairly... Where shall I put you? Over here. Put the carousel there. How is this doing for power, by the way? Yeah, we're going to have to take a look at that. How are we doing? Level 2. So we just kind of got to wait for this thing to level up. How are we doing? Park area info. Let's bring ticket price right down to like a single dollar or whatever it is these places use. Policies, any interesting ones? Find for fireworks, celebrate. Let's start the old advertising campaign. Get people through this. Start to level this up. Okay, let's set the game running, because we could do with getting some more people in, especially getting these little zones developed, and hopefully starting to put a lid on some of our what was I about to say? Oh, water. Oh Christ, they need water. Starting to put a bit of a lid on some of our commercial demand. And let's do something down there, something down there, something down there. I think that's everything covered there. Some of these aren't covered by electricity. They will be. In fact, I think we'll just carry on zoning down this way. We'll get that far. That should sort out electricity supplies to... Yep, that's already done there. If we do that, get rid of that like that. Ah, God. Whenever you're building a new area, it's just constantly like this. Just temporary pylons, power lines, absolutely everywhere. Yeah, and now our commercial demand is starting to drop. So for the first time in God knows how long, We are starting to get on top of things. We are starting to get on top of things. How are there many people going to Amusement Park Plaza? I don't know if we're going to have another path up through here. We might. I don't know. How big did I do this area? Actually, not that big. I think we might... we'll see. Looking pretty good. Actually, yeah, thinking about it, because we'll be able to sort of put stuff in here as well. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just close you up a little bit. Maybe a little bit more than that, actually. It's a new piece of land available for purchase. I know. Well aware of that, thank you. We can bring you all the way across there. Okay. Yeah, but the rate people are coming through the doors. 219. Yeah, it's not going to take us long to level up that. Get some more stuff. Oh, I've cut those off now, haven't I? By moving the carousel. Was that academic part? The report? Yes, it was. So we'll just bring another one over there. Yeah, we're going to need to start getting these all built up, aren't we? I think what I might do... Can we build Amusement Park path? Yeah, should we... Can probably build just like road guidelines off. Let's build another one of these games areas. Don't need them out very far. And what should I build there? Games area 1. So yeah, so let's just build another little thing like that. And that links a lot of the power up to the main area here. Okay, and our commercial demand is... yeah, pretty flat. It's coming together. It is coming together slowly but surely. Have all those been built in? Not all of those have been built in. And I suppose all of these have been built in. And they need water. Just before we go, actually, I do need to look at water availability, because that's starting to... yeah, starting to look a little ropey. Still getting some problems there with the worker issue. Anyway, let's build another one of you there. We're going to need to move these at some point, aren't we? In fact, I think probably we're going to have to replace these. Because these are the green version, which the eco water outlet, which reduces the amount of pollution in the water, but given how big our city is... Anyway, at least that should hopefully tackle that problem. We'll bring another water pipe down here. And bring another quick bit up here just to cover that area. Whatever we'll do with it later. Okay, how's our electricity looking actually? Oh my word. Despite having this enormous hydroelectric plant, we are starting to get... just about to start getting into the yellow zone with our electricity. That hasn't happened for a while. Okay, so we're going to have to start to think about something a bit more long-term than just the one hydro plant and a mountain peppered with what you call it? Wind turbines. Oh, and we've got up to level 2 with our level thing. Is that on 2 levels? I don't think that is on 2 levels. Although we could. Yeah, that comes out of there. Maybe we could do a little something with this. A little bit more hydroelectric there. I'll have to have a think. But anyway, yes, I think we've come to a little bit of a natural break point in proceedings, so we'll leave it there. Plenty more to do. Plenty more to do. But that will be for another day. Until then, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.